Time now for Stugotz's weekend observations.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, you can't spell boat raced without the U. Turnover chain, pawn shop, collision course, University of Central Florida. Congratulations on winning a national championship in Dan's personal record book.
Yes, congratulations.
Dan, the University of Tennessee still doesn't have a coach. Philip Fulmer, undermining the old Tennessee athletic director. Undermining the old Tennessee athletic director because he wanted to be the new Tennessee athletic director. Philip, the Stugotz is strong in you. However, you're not coaching the bowl game too, so the Barry Alvarez is weak in you. You screwed it up, man.
Sorry.
Ohio State fans complaining that they won their conference and Alabama did not. A year removed from making the Final Four while not winning their conference. The Stugotz is even stronger in you. And do me a favor, shut up. Auburn, overrated. If fired had a look, it would look like Ben McAdoo. Ben McAdoo, more like Ben Macca. Update that resume. Andy Reid gave up his play calling duties, not because he doesn't want to call plays, but because he wanted to spend more time staring at the laminate menu from the Waffle House. You gave up 38 points to the Jets. Whoever calls the defensive plays for the Chiefs should also give up his play calling duties. How did Scott Frost celebrate UCF going undefeated and winning their conference? By taking the Nebraska job. For the college athlete shouldn't be paid crap. JT Barrett, awful things inside his body so he could play a football game that makes everyone a lot of money except for JT Barrett. I'm not sure Lane Kiffin can act like this Lane Kiffin at any other school in America. According to Dan, Miami getting embarrassed by Clemson was better for the program than winning that game. Listen, when you get paid as much as JT Barrett does, you should play a football game 4 days after having knee surgery. Saturday, most disappointing day in the history of sports. Good thing the college football system isn't flawed. Alabama got into the Final Four simply by not playing. Pens, Kings, Lord Stanley, collision course. In the history of football, no team has lost more games you want them to win and won more games you want them to lose than the New York Jets. Alabama, Ohio State, play-in game. Who says no? Now that I think about it, Nick Saban would say no. Justin Tucker has a boot. Keenum making his case for MVP. Urban Meyer, now you can spend more time with your family. 21 of 30, 258 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Tom Brady's stat line, and the Patriots still won by 20 on the road. I hate them. Expect the league to come down hard on Marcus Peters. We know how they feel about disrespecting the flag. Everyone who doesn't play football for a living had the same number of catches and yards as Randall Cobb. J.J. Watt tweeted out a video of his scar and of himself walking because, of course he did. Do me a favor. Tweet out a video of your last sack. It's okay, JJ. I've got time. Better yet, considering what it was, send me the Vine. Cam Newton yells at his offensive coordinator, and he's not a leader. Tom Brady yells at his offensive coordinator, and he's a fiery leader. Anyone care to try and crack the code on that one? Robbie Gould, revenge game. Tariq Cohen, looked like you had a lot of schmutz on your jersey. Jimmy Garoppolo showed some signs. Speaking of signs, dollar signs. Derrick Henry, thank you for the greatest cover of all time. Blake Bortles, I can't figure out. Denver Broncos, drafting a quarterback. Collision course. I'm going to try that again. Blake Bortles, I can't figure you out. Congratulations to the Jets and Dolphins for winning must-lose games. The Giants are better without Eli. What happened there? The Giants are better without Eli Manning. That wasn't Gronk being Gronk. That was Gronk being a jerk. If Cam Newton throws a forearm to the skull of a defenseless player, lying prone on the ground, cursing that player to get a concussion, causing that player.
You got the yips?
I'm rattled. I don't know what happened. Causing that player to get a concussion. It's leading Sports Center. Anyone care to try and crack the code on that one? Urban Meyer, you slithered your way into a more poisonous steak.
Slithered.
I'm rattled, Dan. Urban Meyer, you slithered your way into a more poisonous snake, and it killed you. My favorite line of the weekend was Ohio State had Alabama beaten every advanced metric. Here's an advanced metric. Open up a sports page and look under the L column. There is nothing I want to see more that will end worse than the next head coach of Florida State being Lane Kiffin. Eli Manning said he wants to play in 2018 and doesn't want the coach fired. Dan, you can't spell Eli without the L-I-E. Lie. For the rest of the country that's not paying attention, since new Marlins owner Derek Jeter has taken over, he has acted like an inexperienced, classless, insensitive jerk. Let me get this straight. You walk into kids' homes, tell them and their parents that you'll watch over them for 4 years, and when you decide to leave for more money and to lie to more people, you don't have the decency to pick up a phone and call those kids. Jimbo Fisher. More like Jim Go Fisher. More like Jim Go to Hell Fisher.
Whoa.
Going to hell. That reminds me.
There we go.
Art Briles.
There we go.
Dan, those are the weekend observations. Sweating.
What happened?
I don't know. Reading happened.
Payday, payday, it is payday.
It happens occasionally. A lot of stuff to read there.